comedy. Next up is VonDuyke.
When I was younger, I remember my mom was talking to my brother Brian. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I think the English language is weird, but my mom was talking to my brother Brian, and I remember her saying, "Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant," and I didn't know a lot as a child, but I remember what intolerant meant, and I just thought, wow, I didn't know my mom was a racist. It's because I thought lactose was some kind of like South American country, whatever. So I go up to my mother and I confront her about it, and she says, yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, and you might actually be lactose intolerant too. And I cried myself to sleep that night. I remember a similar situation where I sort of messed up the meaning of words, and I was at my old school. This was about 7th grade. I remember it like it was about 3 years ago. And so I'm sitting in the library, and this librarian comes up, and she's talking to this African-American student, and he said he needs help with a school project. And she says, "Oh yeah, go ahead. You can use the color printers over there." And I punched her right in the mouth. It may have been an overreaction, I'll admit. I made an assumption, and you should never assume, as my dyslexic father says. If you assume, you make me out of your ass. I go to Tatnall now, and it's great. I love Tatnall so much. I get in trouble from time to time, but I just love being there. I'm there all the time. I know the school like the back of Mr. Wormus's hand. I spend a lot of time in the gym at Tatnall, of course, obviously. But I use the elliptical machine like all the time, and when you're putting information into the machine, I always stop and hesitate when it asks me for my weight. I don't know why. This machine doesn't know I'm fat. Like, why am I so concerned about what this machine thinks of me? I do the same thing with my iPhone. Like, I'll start texting, and then I'll say some kind of expletive, and the phone will say, "Hey Ben, are you sure that's what you meant?" And I'll say, yes phone, I'm sure. But it's got to be like the spirit of some 40-year-old woman or something, because then it says, "Oh, well, why don't you just add it to the dictionary, Ben, then, if this is the kind of life you're going to live?" I don't have an iPhone. That was a lie. I own a flip phone. I don't know why I lied to all of you. I'm a little awkward. I was at this rap concert. That's right, guys. I listen to rap. And this guy comes up to me, and I've been trying to touch the performer all stage, because I'm weird. The whole time the concert was going on, and at one point he was trying to get a picture, so he reaches down for his fist bump, because he's cool and all that. So then I didn't really know what to do, so I just reached up and grabbed his hand like that, and I started panicking, and he did too, and I was like, "Paper beats rock!" And he just falls back, and he's like, "Oh God," and I know you guys think like sometimes you're weird, but he couldn't finish that song. Like, it doesn't matter how weird you are, you've never derailed an entire concert before with just how weird of a person you are. And I don't really feel like you guys are appreciating, my jokes. You're laughing when I don't want you to laugh, like right now, and as a performer, it just really makes me... Thank you very much.